Hi, Aries. If you'd like to come on in, have a seat for some symbolic support. Here's your scroll made in your name and essence. We're going to scry from this direction. It's been aged to perfection like it's been with you for lifetimes. We're going to add on tarot and oracle in your shaman's palm. And as well, we have here the ghost tube for audio editions that may inspire or irritate. So please receive or release freely.
Friend.
I'm dancing. There's dancing going on. There's like Power Ranger stuff. Okay, Arians, if you'd like to join me, we'll take a moment to kind of set the stage and the setting, closing the eyes,
Chakras.
cleansing the palette of perception, releasing the race and the rush, activating the abstract mind and ancient awareness to perceive and receive symbolic support. Arians, thank you so much for being my muse, for holding space for me to share my insights and allowing me to be a guest in your aura. Yeah, I am dancing on the light and dark of life and death.
Hide now.
Light as a feather, stiff as a board. I don't know that this is actually shown in anything. It just is. Does that make sense? It just is. I am hand in hand with my head and heart. I am hand in hand as I dance across the mist on top of the cold rocks with my partner, with a sister, with a brother, with an aspect of myself. I feel content. I feel content right now. I have reached some sort of, not reached, I don't feel like, maybe this was a goal, I don't know, like as STEPH, I don't know, maybe it was a goal, or it's just like something that happened, because I'm seeing a double-ended, double-pointed crystal, I'm hearing crows, and the Emerald City was within me all along. I was all the characters I met. They were all parts of me. And that's why we gathered on the path. And now the yellow brick road is white. I'm on...
I can't talk.
I'm on a log ride or a canoe. Something along that lines. This feels like the Power Ranger thing. And I know like Power Rangers in the show, but this, like there's different colors of them. I'm seeing the group from The Wizard of Oz again. The Tin Man, the Scarecrow, etc.
Cover.
Even the Wicked Witch. Even the Wicked Witch of the West. And, okay, yeah. So, do you know what I'm saying, Arians? Your aura feels very... Oh, what is that? I'm seeing as well. Sorry, give me a second. The show Perfect Strangers, is it with Belky Bartakamus? I don't know. Perfect Strangers? And then I'm also seeing... like when two people like back to back and they're like, yeah, yeah, we got each other. That's what it makes me feel like. That's what, Spirit of Love. That's what it makes me feel like. I'm seeing purple dolphins in my eyes. I feel like I might be seeing frequencies a little bit differently. We're going to go into the Cave of Ice, please. We're here for Arians. Yeah, I can see them swirling around, dancing. Again, it's not dancing, I suppose. It's more of a...
Cursed.
Swirl. It does have magician-y vibes with these dolphins. Maybe at some point in time, it felt like I was cursed. Hunter of Conflict. Do you know what... Okay, so in the ice of, like, what's de-thawing? Yes. This... Hunter of Conflict. Oh, sorry. Like, I feel like I'm off center or something. This Hunter of Conflict. Like, when I was talking about the Perfect Strangers and, like, we're back to back. it's like parts of me that I thought, not necessarily parts of me, but concepts, ideas, reflections, projections, all that kind of good stuff, whatever it is. And I thought they were they felt like conflict. It did. It did. I don't know if I, being a guest in your aura, so thank you. Like, that's how I interacted with it, so that the fire could burn and clear. So like the conflicts come into comrades. And even with the shaman of birth, with the fire and the fish, it's like I'm seeing it as a fish. I don't know if it actually is. And it's like you caught your conflict, which is really your comrade. And it's like holding it up and going, oh, I found you. Does that even make sense? I don't know. Because I think maybe it went on the other side as well. Okay. So shaman of birth was in your cave of winds. Hunter of vision. In your power. With the journeyer, which is you in this deck. That is you.
Another room.
It's like, in a very fun way, Spirit of Love is still on the bottom, you know, considering, you know, the middle finger, the power of that, the hearth fire of sorts, and it's like giving the double finger, but it doesn't feel like a folded sheet off. It's, or even what the folded sheet is going on here. This feels like I have a vision, and it's like something clicks. The conflict turns into comrade, which births something new, and it all comes together in this vision I have. And it's almost, okay, so maybe in a nicer way, it's like two thumbs up. It feels like two thumbs up, but power finger up, Power Ranger, power finger. There really could be Hunter of Dreams is coming in.
I hear
in
you.
Your Cave of Rivers. And then in your Cave of Earth is Ancestor of Memory. Shaman of Sorrows is on the bottom. I'm not saying anything about my dreams. This isn't withholding. This isn't withholding. This is a contemplation of taking time to dissect and direct somebody might be a snorer or something about snoring. I'm seeing those, I think they're nose strips. I feel like I'm going to put on a pinky ring or a thumb ring. One of the two. A pinky ring or a thumb ring. Anywho, okay. Arians, I'm going to keep going here. Thank you so much if you did like, share, and subscribe. To all those who donate and warm my haunted heart, I truly am grateful. And all the links are below if you'd like a personal, all that kind of good stuff. So thank you very much. Thank you for being you. I always feel like I'm forgetting to say something. We're here for Aries. I get so invested. Gemini. Information to explain.
Where?
Communications about resulting from the fluctuations. Capricorn. Dedication. Okay. Yeah, we can pause. That's fine. If you want to take a snapshot, you know me, always feel well to comment below, see, sense, and feel for yourself versus my yammerings. Okay, so where the conflict was, interesting that it comes up with Gemini. But information to explain. I love how that's being said. I love how that's being felt. Can I take a drink of water? Oh my goodness. Thank you. There's communications that become camaraderie, and there's fluctuations. But what
Louder.
it inevitably brought me towards is this Power Ranger of sorts, maybe in the heart. Gemini, maybe being in the mind, thoughts, mental landscape, the mental body, moving into more earthly, into the Capricorn spirit,
I can hear you.
the dedication to achieve whatever it is that you wish to or want to birth, and not because it's good, bad, or ugly, as an experience, just as an experience. And then you focus upon that together, as it's like bringing the curse and the blessing together, and then you're blessed. Like, I'm sorry, but so I'm funny to me. And there were some sort of rules. And maybe I kept fighting them, or maybe it was the rules I applied to others, or the rules I applied to myself. I don't know what that was, but it brought something down into the heart space. And then as you and your hunter vision, it's like, what makes me feel secure in your 4th house area? What supports me? My home base or family, back to back. I got you. Who is on my side? No, that's not the way to say that.
I'm leaving.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Later.
Late. It's not who's on my side. No matter how close or far, near or dear, I'm noticing, or Arians, maybe you've already noticed over a scope of time, who, what, where, when, and why makes you feel a certain way. Security, support, family, frequency family, friends that are whatever the case may be. And I have like this eye on it, and it's a dial. The dial talking to it's a dial of dolphins. Thank you. It's a dial of dolphins. But inherently, I am at the knocker of the Emerald City, and it's an eye. And this eye, when I actually get closer and closer and closer up to the pupil of it,
Photo.
it's actually a path. The pupil is the path. Brilliance. Sorry if there's a weird... No, sorry, not sorry. In your cave of rivers is your 6th house. Service to others. What is good for us? Your work. The fruits of your labor. Oh, sorry. Okay, I need to look. I need to pay attention. There's a table setting. Fruits.
You are
flourishes. I know, I can be very annoying. I apologize. No, sorry, not sorry. Your dreams are fruitful. Your service, it's like what works and is good for you without necessarily having to explain it to others is the very fruits that are offered for others to enjoy, whoever is in your security, support, family, your base. And when you come in, or at least when I walk back into your cave of earth, which is where you're holding memories, it's like your Akashic records on earth, or a place for you to go in and revisit them because you realize the information. And it's through certain memories you decide to resurrect. And you're also remembering secrets about stuff. I'm going to say with stuff. Scorpio, death and rebirth. And you have the birth over here. So you have the death and then you have the birth. in Scorpio with the South Node, if that means anything to you. And there will not be anxiety or trouble about. I will not cause it for myself, and nor will I Ladies of Feather Stiff as a board. I feel like for the first time in a long time, I do not have anxiety or trouble about the future, the present, or the past. Your
Taurus.
eyes, where I saw the dolphins like magician portals, that became the knocker, the eye for the Emerald City. That the pupil became the path. And I now see myself
Spirit.
curled up and nesting in a good way. Almost, now I don't know if this is in the present moment or recent
MIA
or will
ghost.
come. There, it doesn't matter. There will be time, most likely, love. And I understand that knowledge that I'm gaining even then. Arians, I feel like this is like deep. Sorry if there's blank spots in there. Because it feels like I'm on a different planet. But I'm not. Old knowledge is resurfacing. But I wonder if it's even like, again, Belky and I can't remember the other guy's name. If you can remember, feel free to comment below. In this Gemini aspect.
Tunnel.
I'm dedicated to achieving not something, just focusing on. Through surrender is on the bottom. Okay, Arians, creation, ascension, earth guide, transcendence, and inner alchemy. Whew. Do you feel that, Arians? I don't know how else to say it. The effort to walk the stairs of the CN Tower for us out here in Canada or like Ontario. Not that I would do it. I would take the elevator. But the spirit of the stairs to Mount Camel or pick stairs, Stairway to Heaven, whatever the case is, there's stairs. There's effort involved, but there's little landings, and you have been dedicated to climbing.
I can't talk.
Higher. I don't feel like that's the proper measurement, because maybe at some point in time it's like, I want to get higher and higher. Oh my God, that's horrible. Higher and higher. Every time I look at you, I go blind. Every time I look at you. Okay, higher and higher. But then, like, imagine like a movie where stairs become all discombobulated, like even at the near the end of the labyrinth, right? And you can be going up, but you're really going down and under. And maybe at some point in time, it felt like that, or it was that, and I realized I created that because maybe my focus on higher wasn't higher for me. It was. Anyway, maybe it was just I was focusing on results and rules that work for somebody else and not for myself, or they work for reality and not for myself. And that's okay. perfect strangers. My conflicts become comrades. And I'm like, oh, this is fantastic though. Because through the efforts of walking upstairs or up and down and all around, the effort and the actions was the ascension process. Maybe it looked linear for others, felt anyway, whatever, you get it because your soul is evolving to higher states of consciousness, and you are ready for this because you've already transcended something. And I feel like it has something to do with inner alchemy, which is a really much nicer way of saying what this whole reading has been about. And
I remember
trying to figure it out. Transcending your mind's limitations and allowing your soul's light to truly shine. And that's all very sparkly. But it's your mind's limitations, maybe in Gemini when we were talking about that, and the inner alchemy of the heart. And it's achieved. Your ascension is achieved.
Lower your voice.
I'm sorry. Ascension has been achieved. Now that you've reacted to any sort of fears with love, and coming to some sort of, as you as the journeyer, the Emerald City. The Emerald City is Earth Guide. Yes, the Power Ranger. You are the double-pointed crystal, being here upon the earth, part of the grid work. And your sacred calling upon this planet is to simply love and be loved. That's it. And it's not like that's it. It's so simple. And that's what makes it so sweet. Because it's infused and imbued in everything I do, every step. Up, down, all around, hanging upside down. I feel as an Aryan, I understand truly what linearity is and isn't, and that's not a judgment. My limitations of my mind of that are, they just understand it, and I'm grateful for both of that, for the blursing, the blessing and the curse, the blurse. And it's like this Ace of Cups feel, and I come all the way back to the beginning, hand in hand, and I'm dancing on the light and dark, the bud of creation, the chest, the heart, and it beats, and I feel it. I love it. I'm going to leave it here, Arians. Thank you so much for being my muse, and until next time, if I didn't say so already, all the links are below. You do you. Incredible. Thank you.